Hi there, Sober Army. This is Craig Beck from StopDrinkingExpert.com, and in today's video we are going to look at one of the stupidest ideas I've ever seen. First of all, if you are worried about your drinking, don't just be one of those passive YouTube viewers. Actually do something about it. Sign up to today's free Quit Drinking webinar, and I'll tell you how my course, my program, has helped hundreds of thousands of people to escape the loop of problem drinking with none of the usual struggle. No willpower, no gimmicks, no faith, no religion, no prescription medication, none of that stuff. Find out how it works at StopDrinkingExpert.com. So today, and thanks to Mark for tipping me off on this one, we're going to look at something that we might have dreamed of back in the day when we were a social drinker, before we became problem drinkers. Do you remember those days when you would just go out, maybe have a party, get drunk, and then feel the consequences the next day? And you might have longed and dreamed for a hangover cure. You might have thought, why can't there just be a hangover cure? Well, this company kind of, by the back door, is claiming just that. This company claims to have invented a hangover cure. Now, got to be careful about this, because if you go to their website, you'll see no mention of alcohol. You will see no mention of hangovers. And that's obviously for legal reasons. But the PR, the marketing, the spin that is being put out there is very much miracle hangover cure. Now, some things in this life are invented for the public good, for the evolvement of mankind. You know, all these people who, died for their art, these people who suffered and struggled to create cures and medical procedures, like Madame Curie and the advancement of radiation technology and medicine and things like that. These sorts of things were created to do good in the world. And then you have other products that are created out of greed. They're there to feed on pain in human society without actually removing the pain, just to feed on the pain, a parasitic invention. And that's kind of what this feels like to me. So let's talk about it. Let's dig a little deeper, and I'll tell you more about this miracle hangover cure that apparently has been released. This is the product in question. Merkel? I have no idea. But like I said, here on the front page of the website, you don't see any reference to alcohol. You don't see any reference to hangover. And I'm sure if you ask them, what do you create? They would say, we create supplements for good health and well-being, something like that. I'm just guessing. But this is obviously a legal thing that they've been through here. It's kind of a strange website, really, because there's lots of statements that don't really tell you what it does. I guess they're working on word of mouth and their public relations and marketing to get this sold. Because if you come to the website, if you came here, you wouldn't have the first clue what it was about. Miracles do happen overnight. Merkel, feel refreshed. Disclaimer. The next day, 75% consumer satisfaction. That's not an impressive number, is it? So far, looking at the website, I don't know what it is. Play the video, I still don't know what it is. Here is the product. Scientifically tested food supplement, result of 30 years of research and development. Meaningless statement. Contains Defer Medical's patented AB1 formula made of proprietary high-performing bacteria and L-cysteine. Still don't know what it is. It's just blurb, isn't it, really? B12 contributes to the reduction of tiredness and fatigue. I'm sure it does. But if you can get B12 from your food. Natural and vegan, okay. Take two pills before. Before what? With safe and legal ingredients. All right, okay, very good, very good. So still don't know what it is. Here's a disclaimer why it might not work for you and you might not be very happy with it and why they keep selling out. Nothing. There's nothing here until you start looking at the press releases. All right, so let's take a look at the Daily Telegraph here in the United Kingdom. First of all, this guy looks like the sort of idiot that you would cross the road to avoid. Do you want to go out and socialize with this guy? I don't. But anyway, here we go. Here's the first clue as to what this product is. I tried the Miracle Hangover pill before a night out, and this is what happened. Miracle? Really? Miracle? When it's made up of vitamin B12 and probiotics by the look of it? I'm not sure what makes it miracle for a start. The Daily Heil. Let's have a look at what this right-wing rag is saying about it. Okay, here we go. Miracle hangover pill. Does it really work? I mean, this is the worst headline ever. Look at the state of this. Very mixed results. All right, but you're getting a feel for this, that this is not a health supplement. This is being touted. And the way that they always use the exact same phrasing with miracle in quotes makes me think that this might be a paid press release or something. But anyway, you get the idea. This is being touted as a hangover cure. Does it work? Well, the reviews are pretty mixed and not great, to be honest with you. This seems to be pretty binary. A lot of people say, yes, it works, but how many of those are real? You never really know. A lot of people say it doesn't work at all. What else? Doesn't work. Waste of time and money. No difference. Definitely worked for me. Rubbish. I don't think so. So it's difficult to tell. It's difficult to tell. They're obviously very active on Trustpilot. They reply to all the negative reviews. Simply does nothing. Often these things are placebo. I think it would be almost impossible to prove that this works. But even if it does work, does it stop the harm to your body? No. Does it stop you getting liver cancer? No. Does it stop you becoming an alcoholic or a problem drinker? No. Does it encourage you to drink more? Yes. Of course it does. If this does what it says it does, which is highly doubtful, then this is an exceptionally evil product. Because if there are no negative instant consequences to poisoning yourself, then you will fall quicker into the downward spiral of alcohol abuse. It just seems like no serious company would invest in time and money into a product like this unless you were completely devoid of integrity and morality. It would be like saying, it would be like a government saying, right, we've got $1 billion to spend on cancer research, and then giving it to a company who want to spend a whole $1 billion researching why people lose weight when they get cancer. Wouldn't that be a huge waste of $1 billion of research money? Effectively researching how you deal with one of the symptoms of the bigger problem. The hangover is a symptom of poisoning yourself. Why would you want to be a company that covers up the evidence of you poisoning yourself? Isn't that morally bankrupt? Isn't that evil? I'm asking the question. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Do you think that this company is doing a good thing? Or do you think that they are just perpetuating an epidemic that already kills 3 million people every year and deliberately making it worse? Your views are very welcome. I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.